The death of Namhla Mtwa has sparked anger across South Africa after her sister revealed on social media details of her sister's abusive relationship. She's said to have been abused by her longtime boyfriend, a man identified as Major Mfesane Begizulu. Mtwa was allegedly shot and killed by an unknown suspect outside her home a month ago. Police are now searching for her boyfriend. Newzroom Afrika reporter Sipha Kema joins us from outside the family home in Mthatha. Sipha, what more do we know about the death of this woman? Because a month on, there's been very little progress made as far as getting justice and answers about what happened on the 21st of April.
Well, of course, I mean, Tebegile, from what we have seen on Namhla Mtwa's sister's Facebook, as well as some of her friends who came forward, giving these allegations against, of course, her boyfriend. Before we start there, I think let me take you through what had actually happened. As you mentioned, that Namhla Mtwa was tragically gunned down outside of her home, and this is exactly where it happened. She was shot 9 times inside of a car right outside of her home in Mthatha, waiting to get inside. Now, of course, about a month ago, this was reported, and it seemed as though many had believed, as the office of the Premier had put it, that it was a random act, a criminal act. But now, after her sister had come forward with allegations and also evidence of photos, screenshots, videos of what Namhla allegedly went through during her relationship with her boyfriend, her said boyfriend, Begizulu. Now, of course, all fingers now are pointing towards Begizulu to say that he could have had a hand in her death. Now, as you mentioned, Tembekile, that an unknown suspect is who is alleged to have gunned her down outside of her home here in Mthatha. But of course, what was revealed by her friends, as well as her sister and those that she was close to, it seems though that gender-based violence that she lived under for 17 years could be the reason behind her death, which is why now the South African Police Services is frantically searching for Namhla's boyfriend, Major Begizulu. Now, of course, today we saw a hive of activity just outside and inside her family's home. Some political parties came to offer their support. Now, one of those political parties that was here was the EFF. We know that the EFF has actually organized a march on the 25th of May, which was supposed to be a mass march. And this is what Eastern Cape spokesperson, EFF spokesperson, chairperson Yazini Tekyana had to say about that.
Well, we want to see justice. That's why we took initiative to push for a march. A march is a demonstration. It's a demonstration of anger. It's a demonstration of dissatisfaction with the process that have unfolded. It's not only here where we are raising these issues. In Lusiki, for instance, we have a police station that we are told, in terms of the reports, the highest number of GBV cases are in Lusiki, but they don't get the same attention as we are getting in some of these areas. So we're trying to highlight, we're trying to expose the inefficiencies of the system, particularly South African Police Services, in handling this matter. Now,
amongst the other political parties that joined in to support the family, ATM Women's League was also here, and this is what the spokesperson in the Eastern Cape has had to say.
Knowing exactly that the justice system of South Africa has been constantly failing us as women and the society at large. So we are here to offer support. We are here as women who are affected directly and indirectly by gender-based violence cases in South Africa. We know that we are deeply hurt by this situation, especially the social media. It triggers past wounds, it triggers emotions, so it affects us as a nation, it affects us as women, and now our safety and security is threatened in our daily lives. We cannot trust our brothers, we cannot trust our boyfriends.
So, Sipha, we've already spoken about the fact that police are now also looking to speak to Namhla's longtime boyfriend, who her family is already accused of having subjected her to physical violence during a relationship that lasted close to 20 years. News 24 is now saying they got comment from him, and he denies any involvement in her killing. Do we know, as things stand, if he is the only suspect or the only person that police are hoping to speak to?
Well, of course, we spoke to Brigadier Kinana here in South African Police Services in the Eastern Cape, and he said the matter is still under investigation and a manhunt is still on for Bheki Zulu, of course. So for now, we know that he is the suspect that they're looking for to actually speak to, so that they can give him also the name of the unknown suspect that allegedly gunned down Namhla outside of a home about a month ago. Now, also, the police in the Eastern Cape have also said that they actually want to appeal to anyone that has any information about the whereabouts of Major Bheki Zulu to come forward and alert the police so that they may be able to apprehend them, so they can get more information regarding this case, and also, of course, the allegations that have been brought forward against him.
For your reporting tonight.